My name is Jeffrey Reuter, and you're at Strong in the Broken Places. This is episode number 22. I have a message today for a very special person. And if this message happens to resonate with you as well, then excellent, because that's what this is about. This is about us getting strong in our broken places and helping one another do it. And the powerful thing about this are the messages just resonate with so many different people because so many of us are going through the same thing. This is our common denominator. We are all part of the human race and we all go through the same stuff, maybe in different degrees, maybe in different circumstances, but we all go through it. And one thing that I've learned through my incarceration is I've learned how to go through it. A lot of this stuff was self-inflicted, absolutely, and I'll be the first to admit that. But I know how to go through things. So I might not know exactly what you're going through, but because I know how to go through it and I know how to successfully go through it to the other side, I believe that I'm just well positioned to help you go through what you're going through. Yeah, I might not know exactly what you're going through, but like I said, I know how to go through things. And I'm over it. We don't like going through things here. We want to get on the other side, and we want to be strong in our broken places. So I have this message today, and I would like to talk about oxygen and excuses and thinking that I'm a victim and comparisons and the difference between thriving and surviving in our environment. And lastly, I would like to talk about holes as in the type we dig ourselves in. And there's no way I'm going to be able to cover all those topics in just 5 minutes, but I'm going to start and we're just going to keep it moving throughout this week until we cover those topics. So let's start with oxygen. Let's talk about oxygen right now. When I want to get strong in my broken places, when I wanted to start my change process, I needed to embrace this like my body wanted oxygen. I need to commit. I need to devote myself to this process like I need oxygen. I've been in some situations in like Sally ports in prisons where they cram a whole bunch of people in a very small area with no ventilation. And during the summertime in Florida, it gets hot. And it gets hot when you're in a spot that's made for 20 people and there's 80 people in it, and the oxygen levels deplete very quickly. Your body starts to crave this oxygen. And when they finally open the door and we go outside, your body makes no excuses to get that oxygen. If you're ever in a situation where you're underwater or there's a lack of oxygen, your body is going to do whatever it takes to get that oxygen. And that's how we have to be when we want to get strong in our broken places. We have to act as our body acts to get that oxygen. Our body is not making excuses to get the oxygen that it needs. And neither can we when we want to become strong in our broken places. We just cannot make excuses to get that oxygen we need. We cannot make those excuses to become strong, to embrace that change process. And that's what becoming strong in our broken places is essentially about. It's a change process. We have to get out of our comfort zones. And one thing I know about comfort zones is that we can become comfortable in uncomfortable situations. And it's crazy. It's counterproductive and it's unhealthy. So we have to first embrace that change. We have to just want that oxygen. And to get when my body desires that oxygen, when I want that oxygen, it doesn't make excuses to get that oxygen. So I have to recognize, hey, what is it that I want to get better in? How do I want to become strong in my broken place? And then once I identified that, I got to stop making excuses. So how do I make excuses? I make excuses when I embrace what's known as victimhood. I'm the victim. I'm making myself out to be a victim. And I have to stop making myself out to be a victim because, and I'm about to open up a can of worms here. So I think I'm going to save this point for tomorrow because this is going to get deep, especially as it relates to me. Because it was a heck of a thing when I realized that, hey, I'm not the victim. I'm actually the person that created the victims. And that was not good, and it was an eye-opening experience for me. So I would like to leave you with this here. Seek your change process. Seek getting strong in your broken places like your body seeks oxygen. It makes no excuses whatsoever. And I'm going to pick up on this theme tomorrow about this victimization tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye.